Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
the game we had last week, that ain't gonna be nothing like this week, yeah.
Often permeates the entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Let's have a good one, brother. Say with it.
The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. On the move, it's Banks. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the wideout. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Oh, fool.
They'll get him down.
Yeah. They was what's the name? They was fixing the what's the name light? They was fixing the light, and I said it right there while they was doing that.
Himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the
Turn the light on. Sorry, baby.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Defenses is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You gotta run,
They
bro.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side.
Bad.
Intercepted, and
It's
the
a bad
first
throw.
drive ends with a pick.
It's our fault.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had
It's
a
a
lot
fault.
of success here in recent weeks.
And they got
I wonder
one of
maybe
them.
if he's
Go up,
feeling himself
go up.
just a little bit too much. A little bit too
Those are
eager here in the
really
opening
great.
drive. Taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying to get the corner. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down.
I got to give you a goddamn hoodie, man. Go make a play,
When
bro.
defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Leaves it with the back. Defense
Thank you,
fills those
Pepper.
gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to go up top.
Oh,
he is
my
ready to get
God.
that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football.
Gotta get that, bro. Gotta get that, bro. Gotta get that, bro.
And then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Unloads quickly. Still running at the 40. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
I'm there.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third ball, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down.
Oh, that's on me.
Intercepted a first half turnover to swing momentum.
Good timing. Good timing. Good timing. Good timing.
Solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. Two
Wide
interceptions
open,
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job.
Gotta be on time. Gotta be on time.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Slings it downfield. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a
stop. On my way.
Nice pick up on the return. They got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll give it to the back. Picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back.
You gotta make it better through the there.
Interception of the day.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right.
Not your fault,
That's
bro.
already his second interception early in this
Gotta make it better
season.
through.
Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way.
Just
get in trouble when he tried.
Good case.
Yeah, lock in, y'all.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun.
Thank y'all for not trying to work me and make you dive all the way in front of him, dog.
Giant defensive tackle.
Man.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the
dive all crazy
Got
shit.
stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
I love it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Moses. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. LSU quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This one's complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Russ, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running the red zone. It's Cotton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got it! Into the end zone!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone.
You gotta make the catch. You gotta make the throw too.
Knocks the extra point through the uprights.
So you want?
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, let me get the wicked shades.
Oh man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Kevo. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's and just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
Working that left side. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll immediately call timeout. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Thank you, 21.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver, making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Oh, better look out. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half if they keep giving him the football.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. He makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room.
Thank you, team.
What a play, not only to get the football, but to threat the field position with the return.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air on 2nd down. Chuck it away just as he was hit. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Spits it out to the back. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Sorry, Sam. Thank you, Sam. 2 club little plays like that, but we might have to make them know.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Why are you pushing them forward?
They've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up.
Oh, good play, Lloyd. Good fucking play, Lloyd. Good play, Lloyd. Fucking play, Lloyd. Oh, CPU, appreciate you. Transfer portal.
A play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks
That
the
nigga
football,
is shit,
makes the
right?
interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Took this field, we gotta play more
The 18
decent.
unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that bucket. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 18 to San Diego State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back.
Tackle.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on the first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's got it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll leave it with him.
Shit. Oh, Andy.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. It just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Kevo. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's Mobley.
On the outside is dangerous. When you're playing
Lucas wasn't there.
It's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll run for it on third and short. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Well, I'm glad you said self-defense. In fact, that you know with that. You know that.
Look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Yeah, she was talking to everybody. She said, y'all.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kevo. Powers through. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Yeah, that got happened. So, you know,
job in the fourth quarter making plays.
and you see me telling y'all, keep your hands to yourself.
You could tell he broke with the football.
Good job. That's why I always tell you it's best to learn while you in here. So when you out there, you know. Don't never let nobody play with you. You get 5 or 6.
He knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
That's all.
Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them.
Good right now.
Nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
They booted away on fourth down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Hand off from the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moses. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. There's the pressure. He's brought down.
Say it again.
He turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job.
All right, give me a second, bro. I'm in a game against a user, bro.
Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away,
yeah, he going. I ain't trying. What's his name? He ain't talking through the mic, so he gonna press X in the game. Go back into the game. He ain't trying to lose.
They'll try the run. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's Barber. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He lined up for the fake, and he wants to throw. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And there's the tackle, but the fake field goal works well enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and how cool is that? I mean, fourth down, bring on the field goal unit. The last thing you're thinking is we're going to flip it to the kicker and let him throw the football, and it works. Nice job by the special teams.
There's 2 minutes left. All right, I'm going to do
So
it.
now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might might have ourselves a finish. They'll go to the fullback. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Yeah, it's coming right now.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, we're watching them run the ball to no avail.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
You got to get in the end zone now, bro.
All tied up now in the final stages of this one.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they had the screen all set up.
Do your job, do your job.
Couldn't make the catch.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws.
Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab behind the line.
Stop it, Cap.
Oh my God, bro.
This offense still has time, but a nice job. Let's get as many plays as we can. Get up to the line of scrimmage quick. Keep working the tight ends. Keep working the middle of the field, but we got to do it in a hurry.
Caught near the sticks. It's Vargas. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's got him in the flat. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Yes, it went to overtime now. Look, give me a second. God damn, man. Oh my God.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime.
Ain't got like the glove, like the black gloves your father have. I had some blue ones, but I don't know where they at.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. top. He
I'm
finds a
amazed he's
soft
playing
spot in the
inside,
middle.
man.
Touchdown, Arizona State! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, he'll try to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
6, 7 yards.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Motion from the wideout. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, thank you. Jesus, everybody's a good play, bro.
Had the pick, and what a
Good
play
fucking
that would
play.
have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Fourth and goal for the game. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime.
Who's that?
Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. Fourth and goal. He wants it all.
Catch it. GG's, bro.
Ball, and they'll turn it over on downs. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.